By the end of today's episode, you'll know what habits successful actors have that help them grow their careers and increase their likelihood of getting signed by great agents. Welcome to the Actor's Career Compass, where we help aspiring screen actors find high-quality auditions, sign with great agents, and book major roles in legit productions. I'm your host, Martin Benson, and today we're going to be talking about the habits of successful actors. You're going to learn how they treat their acting career differently than most other actors do, what they do when it comes to branding, networking, and marketing materials, and also you'll learn some mindset things that they do. All right, so let's dive right in. Here are some of the hidden habits that successful actors follow day in and day out. Number one, they treat their acting career like a business. They're consistent with submitting themselves and auditioning. They have a website, headshots, a reel, and a resume that all look professional. They invest in having a professional self-tape setup. They network and meet people and keep track of who they know. And they even track their auditions and submissions and bookings, and they keep a running list. Number two, they're clear on their types and their brand. So they figure out what their age range is, their look, and the 3 to 4 best character types that they can most frequently play. And then they use their headshots and their reels and their outfits in a way that matches what their brand is. Number three, they have professional marketing materials. Okay, so they pay for a professional headshot session that obviously captures their type. Okay, they'll do commercial and legit style headshots. By the way, if you're based in New York City or the New York region or even New Jersey, we actually have 2 photography studios where we shoot actor headshots. One is in Midtown Manhattan and one is in northern New Jersey. You can just visit cityheadshots.com. That's C-I-T-Y, and then headshots has an S at the end. Okay, cityheadshots.com. Another thing that they do along with the professional materials is creating a professional quality reel that showcases their best work. They keep it under 2 to 2.5 minutes. And they also keep individual clips that are each around 30 to 40 seconds showing full scenes, or at least longer versions of those scenes that are highlighted in their primary demo reel. And then they also keep their resume up to date, obviously highlighting their most recent work, bookings, and training. Number 4, what they do is they continuously learn. So this is another habit. They're always taking acting, voice, or improv classes, and they're adding those classes to their resume to show how much time and effort they've invested, because agents really do care about the training that you've done. They watch shows, they read scripts, and they keep up to date with what's going on in the industry, like the trends. And they join workshops that are taught by casting directors and agents. The next habit is they're consistently building connections, right? So they stay in touch with casting directors and agents and producers and people that they've worked with, whether on set or in class. They follow up with agents and casting directors after those workshops, and they keep in touch over time, whether through email or social media messages or comments. And then they also support other actors that they know and celebrate their wins. 6th habit is they stay positive, right? So they see rejection as a necessary and important part of the process. They set goals to track their progress, and they actually take the time to enjoy small wins, like if they start seeing an increase in the number of auditions they're getting each month, or if they get a call back, or they even get positive feedback from a casting director or an agent. They take some time to actually enjoy that. Interesting thing, this is a side note. So I was able to completely change my golf game by using this random technique of celebrating wins. And it can apply to your acting career as well. And it's kind of weird. So with my golf game, I was trying to hit the ball straight, and I couldn't figure out how to do that. And I learned that if you celebrate right after you do a win, let's say, or in my case, hit the ball straight, it will increase the neural pathways in your brain to make you have a higher likelihood of being successful with that in the future. So what I did was I went to the driving range and I would hit balls, and every time it would go straight, I would be like, yes! And I would really get excited and feel really good and put a huge smile on my face and be super happy for a minute. I probably looked a little bit crazy to the people who were golfing nearby to me, but whatever. I did this, and what I noticed was after the first time, it took me maybe 5 or 10 shots before I was able to hit a straight one. And then I hit it straight and I was like, wow, this is amazing. And then it took another 5 or 10 shots. And then I did the same thing. Yes, this is amazing. And then it started going down and I started hitting them straight more and more often with fewer bad shots in between. And it happened really, really fast, all within one driving range session. And then when I went out on the course, for the most part, I'm generally able to keep the ball straight. And this was all one driving range session. And I fixed the problem just by creating these neural pathways, by doing this ridiculous celebration each time. So the point here is when you do see wins or get positive feedback, think for a minute, what did I do to get that? What action did I take? And then celebrate and feel really great, and maybe even pour yourself a delicious drink or eat a chocolate, whatever you like and is a great reward for you. And what will happen is your brain will start unconsciously doing those things that have led to success in the past. It will start doing them again and again, over and over, and you'll start seeing success more often. So back to the list of the hidden habits of successful actors. Number 7, they take consistent action, right? So they're going to open calls, they're going to showcases, they're submitting themselves all the time online, like say 5 to 10 submissions per week. They're also reaching out to agents instead of waiting for agents to find them. And they're always being professional and grateful in meetings and asking good questions, right? They're staying active and taking action. Number 8, they're always making sure to be ready. They keep their headshots and their resume and website and reels are all updated, and they have a mobile self-tape setup so that they can respond to auditions even when they're on the run, and they respond fast and professionally to auditions or other meeting requests. Okay, so those are 8 habits of successful actors. Thanks for listening today. Now, if you want to dive even deeper on mindset and habits, I highly recommend checking out my podcast called 3 Traits That You Must Develop to Book Major Roles. It's episode number 85. You're going to learn a ton and have a much better understanding of how mindset combines with work ethic and strategy to create a unified direction for your career. Again, it's episode number 85, 3 Traits You Must Develop to Book Major Roles on the Actor's Career Compass. Lastly, if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, you can learn more about how that works on my website, martinbenson.com. I'd love to speak with you, and we'll see if you'd be a good fit for the coaching program. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.